Good morning and welcome to Life Mastery. So, this morning I wanted to talk about gratitude based on this book, The Science of Getting Rich. Now, a couple of years ago, when I decided that life just wasn't making any sense, that there had to be more to my life than what I was getting. And when I went on my search, one of the first things that I found to uplift my state of being was gratitude. Now, so I created a morning routine and it included journaling and gratitude. I started out with writing down 5 to 10 things that I was grateful for. And from there, I went to 15, and then I would just write until I felt like stopping. Now, initially, when I started, I couldn't find enough things to write down, even though I was only writing down 5 things. Even that was difficult because everything that you do takes practice, right? Everything that you do takes some amount of development. And I would wake up every morning. This was a practice for me. The first thing that I would do would say thank you. But then that would be thank you for waking me up, thank you for my life, thank you for food and clothing and so on. But outside of that, I never really said a lot of thank yous. And then I found out that gratitude is one way of lifting your state of being. So I included that in my practice. And I have been doing gratitude exercises from then until now. I haven't stopped. Maybe a day passes occasionally when I don't do it. Probably I run out of time or something. But gratitude really does lift your state of being. And I can remember on many occasions just writing out the things that I'm grateful for, and my eyes would swell up with tears because there's so much. I mean, if you decide to start a gratitude practice and you're sitting there with your pen and paper and you can't really think of anything that you're grateful for, just start with your life. Thank you for my life. Thank you for the air that I breathe. Thank you that I have the ability to sit down here. Thank you for the ability to hold a pen. Thank you for the pen. It's that simple. You can start from there. So I had read this book, The Science of Getting Rich, before, and I was going through it again, and I was rereading the chapter on gratitude. Now, it starts out like this. It says, the illustrations given in the last chapter will convey to the reader the fact that the first step toward getting rich is to convey the idea of your wants to the formless substance. This is true, and you will see that in order to do so, it becomes necessary to relate yourself to the formless intelligence in an harmonious way. To secure this harmonious relationship is a matter of such primary and vital importance that I shall give some space to its discussion here and give you instructions which if you will follow them, will be certain to bring you into perfect unity of mind with God. Now, after studying all of this mind stuff for some time, and I came to the conclusion that gratitude, praise, and all of that, giving thanks and showing appreciation, you would think that you're doing that for God or whatever you believe that the higher power is. Some people say universe, energy. For me, it's all the same, right? There's one supreme being from which all life force comes. Now, when we give praise and show appreciation and show gratitude, we think we're doing that for God, but that's actually not what's happening. This is how I see it, right? Gratitude lifts you up and raises you up to the frequency of God. So, and that is why you can't feel the presence of God when you're in a certain state, because when you're feeling sad and depressed and so on, you are out of alignment with your spirit, with the frequency of your spirit. And the moment you start giving praise and being grateful, uh, as Mr. Wattles puts it, you get in harmony with God. If you've heard an a cappella group sing, when they put their voices together, they harmonize and you get the most amazing melody. That is what gratitude and praise does for you. Now, it says the first whole process of mental the whole process of mental adjustment and atonement can be summed up in one word: gratitude. First, you believe that there is one intelligent substance from which all things proceed. Second, you believe that this substance gives you everything you desire. And third, you relate yourself to it by a, by a feeling of deep and profound gratitude. When you were a child and you would ask for something and your parents would say not no or later, if they tell you later, you would be in this constant state of anticipation, especially if it's something that you really want. And when you finally get that thing, you would be so overjoyed and ecstatic, you know? It feels really good. That's what gratitude is. That is how you will be grateful. That is the state of being you want to be in when you are writing out your gratitude or saying it out loud. Sit for a moment in silence if you have that if you have the space for that, and just focus on the things that you're grateful for. Give them some thought, you know, because the thought is what allows you to get into that state where you can really appreciate the things that you have, really appreciate the life that you have. For me, sometimes it's mundane and that's okay. Sometimes it's mundane for me, and at other times it's joyful. I mean, I have had a couple of situations where I didn't have to be alive today. I could have died on a number of occasions. Now, after some contemplation and some looking into that, I had no choice but to come to the realization that the only reason I am here must be because my life serves a bigger purpose. There has to be something larger than me why I'm here. And just the fact that I'm here, I mean, I could have lost I could have died and my kids could have died on one occasion. And just that alone is so much to be grateful for. And maybe you have never been in a situation where you almost lost your life, but you're here. And life is so precious and amazing. You're here to have an amazing experience. But if you're stuck feeling sad and depressed and anxious, you'll never be able to live the life that you are meant to live. And if you're having trouble moving from that state, being grateful is one of the quickest way to just see things differently. It's the fastest way to change your perspective. It's the fastest way to gain clarity on anything. It's the fastest way to make sense of your past. If you had a bad experience, being grateful can shed light on that experience. Just being grateful will help you to realize that maybe this was not a bad experience. Maybe this taught me something. Maybe this got me to some point in my life that I would not have gotten to had that experience not happened. So, as you go throughout today, I implore you to, even if you just stop for one moment, take a deep breath and say, thank you that I can walk. Thank you that I can breathe. I'm not on life machine. And even if you're on life machine, by sometimes you're seeing this video and you're on life machine, you are still breathing. It's by assistance, but you are still breathing. So as you go through your day today, remember to include some amount of gratitude in your practice, in your daily life. Just stop for a moment if you don't have time to write it down or you're in a rush. If you're in traffic, you stop at the stoplight. Just take a deep breath and say thank you. It's that simple. And I promise you, you'll see amazing changes in your life. And gratitude also helps to decrease your or change your negative um, pattern of thinking or thinking pattern, right? It helps to reduce the negativity because the two things, being grateful and being doubtful, just they're just not on the same vibration. So, and gratitude has the ability, the power to overcome any form of negativity. So, yeah, today as you go through your day, remember to just stop for a moment and say thank you. I really do hope you found some value in this video. And I just wanted to let you know that I am offering a few free coaching sessions for anybody who is dedicated and ready to make changes in their lives, but they're asking questions such as how do I get there? Or they're asking, is it possible? Or they have a dream that they simply just don't believe in. You can leave me a message in the comments below and I'll reach out to you. But yeah, so I'm offering those a couple sessions for free. Have yourself a beautiful rest of the day. Until next time, I am Sharika Swerby and this has been Life Mastery. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy your day. Bye.